Okay, hi everyone, welcome to the April 11th, 2024 RHL Board of Trustees meeting. The first thing we're going to do is go to an executive session. The reason is because the people we are discussing are minors. We will be convening an open session and an executive session. Can we please to the executive session? Let's do individually, let's do a roll call one. So, yes. 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 Yeah. Yes. Right. Welcome back, everyone. Moving on to the agenda. Sam, has there been any correspondence? I don't see anyone here for the whole comment. The minutes of our meetings. Does anyone has a chance to review the minutes from March 15th, 2024? Any thoughts, changes, questions? And we're next minutes from March 15th, 2024 meeting. That's 10. All in favor? Yeah. Treasurer's report.
Sam, or I get email. We get the state aid was $21,539.45, and the MDT was $4,037.13. The building fund has $27,511.30. The grants was $686,044. And the Barth has $1,633,138.68.
And that was a separate email, right?
Email with Sam's. Yeah, it's not a loss because it's just nice to see actually. Yes. It was no more confident.
Any questions left in your report? So you all have?
No state email. Or do you want me to just be pretty simple? Okay. So everything for mini golf settled. The total proceeds were approximately $12,200, which was about the same as last year. And they decided to raise the ticket price for next year to bring it.
So the question.
They were throwing around a couple dates, both in March. They're just still checking what volunteers are available. Yeah, one other potential. So yes, that was thanks. Court has been an expense, so because it's costing more than people are donating, but they decided to ask for monthly sponsors to sponsor the copy correction. So they're going to figure out. It has been about $200, so that's sort of the ballpark. They're trying to figure out more. Then the next big thing is the book sale coming up in May. And May 3rd, 4th, and 5th, set up on the 1st and 2nd. And then volunteer opportunities for teams. They get requests of people for volunteer hours, so they're going to coordinate that with the team room and try to come up with sign up so that there'd be a QR code, for example, that would link them to a sign genius for the book sale. And then friends are hosting a staff appreciation luncheon on May 14th during the library's professional. May 14th. So soup, salad, bread, and fruits. So Jan's will be sending around sign-up changes. So if you are on the list to contribute. Yeah. I think that was all in parts.
Any questions? Okay. Sarah, Move out of the building.
Okay, my favorite subject. So, there's some things that are not near um, Tree Street. So, bathroom sink here, first bathroom down here, and you put your hands, it's just not always do anything. So, the battery, storage I'm going crazy from the battery. We think we've got the last batteries in existence. We can't find it anymore. So he's looking, but really, money this one needs the battery, but he wanted to get extras. He's looking. So my service mission battery. Which means to talk to some onboarders.
The schools have the same sensors too.
It's a
Maybe different style.
It's a different style.
This isn't being made anymore, we're looking at, unless we have to replace it with things.
Also, a front door approach. The hinges, same as shore.
The door.
The entrance. Yeah, the front door that you it's more wasn't closing the door. So we got to show the security come out and we fixed it right away. So
Do you have a price on that?
it just
All right, the hinges.
yeah, it was something. And then favorite gate also from me.
Hold on, can I have something she's looking?
Yeah.
Did you ever able to see why it happened or anything happened? Like the cameras, right?
They said that we had the metal gate has broken yet again, so we have to come out and just take a look at it. It needs a new truck, so missing screw, which we more has since been lost. And it's unfortunate this one. So, so they put me $2,200. They didn't give me any insurance to warranty on it. So I am scared of this.
Well, how many
So let's getting more. So
It's like breaking every 6
thanks. So I looked at other options, but they're not great. They're- so we could do something like this, but it would be pretty ugly, but it would probably work better. Like you can also be trying to look for companies that do it, but it's to find companies that do interior gates, they all do exterior gates. So I'm still looking.
Is that high enough?
Well, it wouldn't have to. These are just.
But I just like looking at the yellow one. I mean, not that anyone
Yeah,
would
those
really
look
do
like
this, but
it's-
I feel like someone could climb over that.
It's really to stop people from walking, not to prevent
Yeah,
people going over.
it's
Was there a alarm?
Yeah.
I just worry, like, I mean, I guess if someone really wants to get in, they'll get in.
Well, unless anyone wants to change the policy, so like, I was at the select board meeting, and they brought door open, which is policy. Which was specific for, but it's not open, then it's not open meeting. It's no. They like one people in and out throughout the duration of the day, so
It wasn't just one on one.
it was open. And so the doors were open, and then they had, the movie theater, one of their rooms, it's, the sign, the library. We're talking about just where the game is temporary solution. But there was a lovely woman there, working her way through where it said, closed. And I'm like, I think, library mentioned closed. And he said, well, there's a, yeah, but there's sort of like, this is meeting downstairs and all the lights are off. Like, there's windows, all the lights, honest. She was lovely, and she's like, I thought maybe the hours are extended, and I just need to find something real fast. I'm like, well, you can't write the college. And she was lovely. We walked out, we had a laugh about it, and it's really ready. And but, again, like I know there's nothing to stop, but I was like, she just go take a shopping cart, pull all the parties in the library for the next day. So short of changing the policy from when things were, when we're shut and then no one can use, so you need something. And I just think of maybe that's training tonight and resources for this training. It's just a scenario. Or if the guy really wanted to be salty, he needs to overnight in your library to go up to it and security risks really can't get understated. So I don't really care what it looks like. And I sort of want it to be secure. Right up here, but from what you look at the resources, the computers, the internet, furniture, more importantly, the human resources, anyone who's opening the library that walked in just live there.
So since we don't have a new date, we don't have a time frame of when it will be fixed, right?
Well, I think we have to decide whether or not we're fixing it with this solution or now. And looking into an option, or if we decide, I think it's usually your decision, but to choose a different
Yeah, so do we pay for the $2,200 and fix it? And
And in most Kelly, no one's doing the gate, at least whenever we get walk down, so I'm not totally concerned. But for this kind of gate, yeah, it's like Sarah's point wasn't for sure, but it's wrong, this is correct. I think we're a fisher here.
yeah, there are lots of options. I understand all the options.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sure,
Yeah.
because I can't tell there's no business.
So I'm on the, just keeping in mind that our building expenses fall under the town. We're supposed to go under the town building things. And I do think we need to do our due diligence of figuring them out. And if this repair buys us time to figure that out and then to source it and to the whole thing, then I am of the opinion that we should do this repair now, get the building secure, and then let's look into what we need to do to get viable long-term solutions into this building.
I think if you do both, yeah, I'm just curious if you had done a deep enough dive to know what kind of bulk of people were even looking at to replace it completely.
Not sure if it's
We haven't.
yeah.
Well, people also making this and then taking that, and it sounds like you have a choice.
No, we need to secure this building. And the maintenance of this building. And this.
So how soon can this repair happen?
Probably want to know about either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Okay, but what happens over the weekend if we have?
It's already been like. Yeah.
And this invoice is the.
That's quite, yeah.
In terms of security, I haven't really thought about this part before, but in terms of people staying in the building, I have thought about this before. People could stay out here and go out the online, right? We don't have a great deal.
And they would be in the meeting rooms when you go to the gallery. If the bar's open for meeting and choosing. Yeah. And it's in our policy, it's the responsibility of people who live in the meeting to make sure they're ready to exit. But if they're opening the door instead of making sure it's locked, so we're now damaging a hinge because it's locked and no.
When the topic of the town. Just so yesterday. So yes, we I know the doors were locking earlier than so the agenda says the board meetings at 9, but they generally until 11, but the doors were locking in. And so someone
I was
complained
in church and studying.
on Tom. So he changed it to 11. So it should be staying on 11.
So there should be no reason to stop it.
Right.
See.
It should
So
be.
if it was, so is this a communication issue who won't prop the door?
Yeah, I'll
You need to schedule everybody to meet.
That would, again, I was rushing in, but it was,
Is that because the hinges were
it
broken?
might be because the
it would have been a hinges, it would have been.
yeah.
That's regardless of hour.
Both things combined make this building incredibly insecure. Yeah.
And I admit, fairness, someone was in there, so I was more focused on that than why it was a jar. Registered for me that it was a jar. I got there about he was speaking at 8:20. I got there about 8:12.
Yeah, it was really jerks. Because,
Okay, so that's pretty possible, and then,
yeah, because I think Tuesdays mornings were just
Yeah.
the show came out. So
Well, that makes sense. It's, it is a little bit different.
so, yeah, this is what having more thoughts about this, is anyone?
Without having to like to do it, there was something now that I'm sure about. Plan options. To talk to,
I think it's Ryan.
I think it's Ryan, right?
Yeah, it's been last year.
So we can start with a conversation morning. We need to do like our event and plus our goal discussion.
No, I know we don't have a facility structure yet. Are we expected to pay this versus the town's gonna pay it, which makes a difference for whether it's.
So I think we agreed that we would check this year.
So July.
Okay, so Kate, let us know which.
Yeah, so I already.
Okay,
It was at trustees transfer $2,207.69 from 311 George and Road, Woodson, pending earnings into MMDT for the payment for repair.
all in favor?
Aye.
I'm sorry, this is like the ongoing journey here for you.
It's in here, it's in sure.
It's gonna really come.
No, but this is like groundhog day. It just keeps happening.
Yeah.
And this is like each individual position.
Also, this could fall under this as well, so yes, because it's a building thing. Are there, is there an update from the facilities? No, nothing, no,
But I think Ryan's pretty much in charge of it. I think he's gonna break because of terminating. He's pretty much in charge of the budget. He's in charge of that now, so I think we should focus on that. And once that's done, we'll go back.
Yeah.
I need to email this to Kim, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Kim, thank you.
Why is it good to manage the director today?
Yes.
Just like,
We've combined.
like a system, whatever it's called.
Yeah, they went back to unit 1 on me. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, director's report.
So the town newsletter has been distributed. So they decided to be online now instead of, about stuff. This is the mock-up. I think it's what we look like. So what we're supposed to do is by the 15th of every month, I'm supposed to send whenever I want to go into the highway department, every committee is supposed to send something or looking similar. And the 15th, we're supposed to submit to Nancy, who's the T director, and to Lisa, who's the assistant to the administrator. And then they'll put it into this document. So it's called the newsletter. I've already heard from some people.
Well, like,
This is the library probably.
It's like an approved role.
No. So I'm gonna, yeah.
they don't put stuff to any of the residents that don't have.
And so,
But they print a few to put here in the library.
I mean, I think it's in such a, it's made up in such a way that I can figure it out. Yeah, so they did look back to get, $1,000 a year.
Yeah, no, I don't think they should, but it's silly that they're pulling laws is already online into one place.
Yeah.
Just not
Yeah.
check across the ones that are online.
Yeah, I
So
think
because it seems like extra work.
Agree.
Is it possible that, I mean, like, what, can this have more pages where we can have a half a page? Or
I think it can have as many pages as they want. This is just a one.
we're just thinking about where, like, pages are enough, maybe we can get a half page.
Yeah.
It feels like, but it's already line.
No,
This isn't that, this
this is just a mock-up. This is.
right, like when you're gonna be sitting there, just,
Oh, yeah, everything there is already in my newsletter, it's already on the
Yeah.
town website, it's already on my website.
it's, you still think.
It's just all gonna be in one spot.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah,
And we could have it linked direct to you.
Almost never tried anything on the website. Or our website, or website.
so this is the idea.
Where will it live on the town website? Because I'm finding the new town website more difficult to navigate than the one.
Yeah,
Well, is it also, this is a newsletter, it's gonna be online, is, are there gonna be dates, like, hey, the new one is here, right?
They're gonna blast it
To who?
if you're on their email saying,
Okay.
list, it'll go out on the, they talked about this at the meeting up last night, so we'll get blasted out to your inbox, which is a plus, and then you at least have all the links.
I mean, you don't keep getting dropped. That.
so, yeah, that's the plan. Which one should I you? Diane and Megan decided, new theme this year for senior reading. So the thing they came up with can take you anywhere.
So much, it's much better than it would be.
So kick off the thing, you get your first. And then Susan and I are also gonna, it's like for adults. The Cubs viewing party went really well. We had over 100 people show up. We thought there were only going to be like 12. So the big thank you to the Grace.
Yeah.
They did a little program for people and like lots of overseas. I think we gave away 250 college classes. We Monday morning, all day, the phones even the phone free, we pick out some for classes and then we go from there. It's just people asking for us. So we're not collecting used classes to donate to other people. We plan to take off next week. Let's use that some vacation time. We're doing it on Sunday. And the rest is the stacks. We're doing pretty well financially. We're getting towards the end of the year. Was great. We're closing out the year with regards to the budget. Only a few thousand dollars. And usually the town asks for the stock in May. So stop spending town money in May because the government invoices for the second of this year. So by end of next month, we're putting up this year we'll probably still bring over to things still spend stadium and spend these games. May for 20 now money.
Do you have sufficient amount?
Yeah, we have plenty of money. So any questions?
Town is to list us, the also engaged money, generate security and allow.
Yeah, we're working out, we get those from VOC, so that goes there. So. I'm not sure where it is.
Any other questions?
Yes.
Full business, lead update, Stephanie, not getting the lead funds, so we.
Yeah, so I spoke to Phil, and he said that he and Brian are Phil's kids. And for those who are when they're still coaching the lead people, it's not finalized. So, yeah, it is being reviewed with that. Yeah, it is. It's taking longer than it. So it's no real update other than we're just reviewing.
The May meeting date, so our plan for the May meeting date has been, May 9th. But the, band, the high school has a concert that night.
Is that moved because it's town meeting?
No, that's the new date.
Right, so town meeting's Wednesday and then part of the band comes right to Thursday.
Which means,
So can we do one?
also, that's for town elections. I think we'd ideally like to do it. How does the 16th look for those of us who are still in New York? I'm free.
You're that 16th is the band event.
Yes.
So any band student would go and get their, in or. And I need to be there.
Yes.
I'd like to get, what time is that?
6 o'clock. It's like 6 to 7:30.
Okay. Yes. Is the school choose a different way? Okay, great.
Yep. How does the 15th look?
That's the fun thing.
I do a trick.
Right.
Good.
Makes sense go between lines.
Okay, the 14th, or then I guess we could go up like the 23rd or something.
So the problem with the 14th are getting close to re-elections is only that
I'll be
person
ready.
cannot be sworn in. yet.
So, what about the 23rd?
I think at this point.
Is that? I guess with June, we have some shit that are related.
This May 30th.
Right.
So we would have 3 weeks?
3 weeks between,
Yeah.
it might be the 13th, right?
Here possible?
As far as I know.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's plan on, that's 4 of us, so let's plan on that.
So the 23rd.
Yeah, 6:30, 6:30.
I think that gives her, me, trustee, chance to get sworn in.
Because we might even have to do a little orientation for them too. Do we need to vote on that? Okay.
I move that we reschedule our May trustee meeting to May 20.
Second. All in favor?
Bye. Bye.
We'll have to be the whole sure.
Thank you for checking about that,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
This stand magically makes sense. Honestly, we never. Good, keep it.
Two more. 71.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh said that. So excited.
People love it.
Organic,
Yeah,
Yes.
people really like it.
I love it.
Sarah also? The next thing is the Right Broadway Scholarship. For our executive session earlier this evening, we have decided to award Finley Fletcher, Arcadia Evans, and Justin Casey the Right Broadway Scholarship. Okay, Director's Performance Review. Right, yep. Sam has provided us all with his, self-review and also with his suggested goals for, the new year. I sent it out to all trustees to give me feedback in Word document. So far, I heard from one, he's the only person who's gonna be at the same. So if you
By
ever,
the night.
we told them, yeah, we saw my calendar. So now, yeah, it's really actually, I saw someone follow up, we don't have a date for this yet, but they said they want to join me to kind of go over the same once we do have it all together. Kind of like review, give you, yeah, let's go. Okay. Any other old business? Okay. New business.
So, coming in on May 7th, and that's a Tuesday, and we consider it, so. We can, if we close it tonight, and we see if we're rumors, and we call this weekend night, and we understand will be the next one, it'll be April, so.
I heard it.
Yeah. So.
I heard that from your told him, so.
Well, I said if you answer. I heard it from.
Mostly.
Yeah, just, we just have a lot of.
So we, how many is birthday?
Tuesday, May 7th.
We go to Wednesday.
That's good, May. So that's when we'd like to close at 5 on May 7th, so that once they from 10, get out there. So extended, it's not like so.
Anyone have any thoughts on that? Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. I don't know how we'll let people know about the Wednesday, but.
So when we let people know, it's an example, but and maybe.
So only charge with them, and this is more of a procedure, not a situation, is if people have to start the rooms on Wednesday, they need to get a key to get in. You'll be notifying anyone who has the to make a plan to get the.
We agreed on that too.
Move to close, the library for town meeting on Tuesday, May 7th at 5 p.m. and potentially May 8th for 15 minutes.
All in favor?
Alright.
Any other business?
So do we want to talk about trustee recommendation? Touch on the topic.
Yeah, let's reach out to that. I think we could just use some feedback on this shortly. We've all been new trustees, hopefully. We were talking about what we bring in new trustee, to, for the next couple of weeks, what we can do to, kind of have an orientation for them, like what would have been helpful to know, what would be helpful to provide for them. I know that the MBLC was doing trustee, orientation for her new workers. This is which a different job hasn't happened.
It's not on the calendar. I totally looked it up. It's not currently on the calendar. It's also, right? Yeah. Which is unfortunate.
We reached out to Lost Robert, and he hasn't.
It takes a little time sometimes.
You know, when we did our retreat here in January, whatever day that was, we had a list of things and it included that printout with the names, like the director does this, the staff does this, the Steve's are responsible for this, and responsible for this one. That was one of those items. We had the trustee handbook that MBLC has online to include in that material. The tour was discussed between staff to give a tour to the new trustees, but also having trustee of the current trustee that will answer questions. And is there other things that should be sort of would have any sort of want as they join?
The cheat sheet of offerings.
Yeah.
MBLC. All of them. I just remember my first.
Also,
Like a whole month.
so how's that? We have a little lot.
Yes.
Beautiful. I didn't know who Brian was for the first 2 years.
It's not downstairs.
No, I don't, but like, people reach, I still don't, I know he wasn't talking.
Keep theirs,
Yeah.
keep theirs here, right? Students start sending stuff to sign or just this,
Yeah.
those things.
The library and town staff.
the policies, because I think that it was for me, I know I think it was like the building opening, but it was so like, where you can help versus understanding like the structure of the things. And I think it really like for to understand the structure and the reason. Then the policies give you that structure. What it's all about, which is like, it's one of all those, stuff.
I think the role is something, this is pretty standard for boards, the president, whatever I am, chair, clerk, treasurer, these roles.
Yeah.
Which I think is outlined in our Trustees.
Not super well. I mean, it's in there, but yeah. Historical events,
Yeah, it's about that.
the data. So like the idea of the Bible library, like some of the Sam's data, I think that's really great at this point. Like it shows you like where meeting rooms are in most of them. People are using what and then it's and where the money's going and that sort of stuff. So we jump in feel for the organization, of course, if we look for stores that want to change those.
Yeah. Maybe just with work yourself.
Yeah, so you're in the corner.
I mean, those are available online, but there's no reason we can't preemptively cancel because it's the last three days. So I'll be honest with you, like, I think I'm having trouble finding one new time site, so we can make it easy for whomever wants to start is.
Yeah, that's really helpful. There was really no foundation. I think when I onboarded, it was a lot of like, we have to question mark, and we got to work set, work budget, and it was the, run this, that piece. And 3 years later, it feels much more like, I hope whoever takes my chair gets the chance to kind of say, let's see what the library is about. Because I think this team has been exceptional. I'm leaving this team and the policies are really industry building is about and this organization is about and what teams are about and each of it's just
It will be nice to just continue to in place these systems to improve it and maintain it going forward. And I think that, for me, that was one of my goals as chair, which has fallen. I haven't gotten them all done. We started taking this step. This was one of them that we came up with, and now it's to execute on this. Making it easy for next trustees to be trustees would be great.
I think that was really helpful in my time. Even though I was very actually wasn't looking plan was connected with other trustees that one.
To have that really, yeah, what could calendars that we're doing, help for doing it.
Yeah.
I found that when I gone to, I got to some BFC events, state legislative things and what it's to, yeah.
The annual meeting.
What's that?
The annual meeting. The training as well. Right. And speaking of that, so like knowing where the webinars, their learning opportunities are. How to say it.
Yeah. So we're getting connected with FPLC. So that they have information as it started and the FPLC anyway. Yeah. And they are in here, very soon. All right. Okay. What's the updates? Anyone have any updates? What do you think you feel for doing this? Right, socialize you. And Jeremy, you've done a lot for the chair. It's been a privilege to be part of this team. When people on site, you've never reviewed, see people on the side. Okay, not sure what it doesn't fit in the agenda, but it's not June 13th. And then June, yeah, it's not June 13th. Motion to dismiss. Seconding.
To adjourn. I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.